Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So by the title you will know this is going to be a get ready with me and a, well, if you follow me on Instagram then you probably already know, but we are having a baby, and this is kind of like me just talking about the past few months, first trimester recap kind of, because I'm about to be out of my first trimester, so I'm just talking about my pregnancy and all of that. So if you want to see how I got this look, want to hear about my life lately since I found out we are having a baby and all that, then please keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so what are we gonna do first? First is primer. So go ahead and just get my primer. This is a get ready with me, so I'm not really going to be going too much into depth of what I'm doing, but I will just say what I'm using. I'm using the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This little guy. It's quickly becoming my favorite. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I talked about it in my last video, and it's amazing. If you're oily like me, this is like, I don't even know. It's like just glue for your face, and it keeps you matte all day long. It helps your makeup just last all day long. I don't know, I feel like it's like a Photoshop or like filter or something for your face. It just makes you look so good. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will already know we are having a baby, me and Blake. We made a little baby. It's due March 2019. I'm so excited about it. He is so excited about it. I don't know. I've always wanted kids. Let me just get my foundation. So I'm just using my little Dior foundation. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we're excited. I've always wanted kids. I come from a family of 8, my parents, and then I have 5 siblings. There is 5 girls and 1 boy. My brother is the oldest, and I am the youngest. Technically, I'm a twin, so me and my sister are the youngest, but she is older than me by 4 minutes. So I am the baby of the house. So I always wanted kids growing up. There is a big age gap between me and pretty much all my siblings, me and Alex. Between me and the 2 middle kids, they're twins too, they're 7 years apart, I think there. And then between my oldest sister and my oldest brother, it's 12 and 13 years apart. So yeah, my brother, he was out of the house by the time I was 6. And he went to college in Tampa and all that stuff, so I didn't really grow up too much with him. But, he's my brother. I love him, no matter what. And then my sister, Laura, she's 12 years apart from us, but she always had us at her house. I remember always being at her house in the pool around my brother-in-law's family, around his kids and stuff. It was a lot of fun. So I have a lot of memories. I don't remember ever not being around my sister Laura. And then my other sisters, obviously, I did grow up with them in the house and all that. I remember fighting with them, typical sibling stuff. But yeah, so from that, our house has always been full. Even now, like when we get together, it's just craziness. There's kids running around. Never a dull moment. Always loud, always crazy. But I love it. I wouldn't have had it any other way. So I've always just wanted a lot of kids, just want a house full of kids, and now we are having one. We had Bryson already, but now we are having another, and I'm really excited about it. It's part me, part him. Like, I couldn't ask for a bigger blessing. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and add my concealer. I'm just wearing the NARS Radiant, or no, NARS Soft Matte Concealer in Custard. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this real quick before I start talking. I found out I was pregnant in July on the 13th, and it was Friday the 13th, so I'm like, it's kind of ingrained into my brain when I found out. So I found out that day, and I just told Blake later on that night, and he's just been excited from the get-go. Like, he's so happy we're having a baby and he's having another child. So we've known about it for quite some time. How far along was I? I think I was around like 4 weeks to 5 weeks when I found out. Like, that's how far along I was. So I found out pretty early, and yeah, it was pretty easy. When I found out, it was pretty easy. I didn't have any symptoms or anything like that. But then as soon as like that 6th week hit, I was going through so much freaking nausea, morning sickness. Like, it was the worst time. Between 6 and like 8 weeks, 9 weeks, it was like the worst thing ever because I was nauseous all day long. I couldn't even really eat. It was hard to be at work. It sucks so bad, and I was just ready to go and see the doctor to see if he could prescribe me something for the nausea. Like, I tried the C-bands or whatever like that. It helped a little bit at first, but then it kind of like just stopped. And then I got Blake to buy me the ginger ale soda thingies or whatever they're called. I've never had them in my life. I didn't even want to try them because I feel like they were gonna like taste gross, but they're really not bad, and that did help me. But other than that, it sucked for a while. And then when I finally was able to go to the doctor, when did I go? I went when I was 8 weeks, I think, because I know a lot of doctors don't even bother seeing you until you're like that far. So I went, and then I got prescribed some medicine to help with the nausea, and since then it's been like good to go. I take it when I feel a little bit nauseous, but I'm like able to eat more. But there's just certain things I still can't, like I see and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna eat that. Like, it just does not, I'm like, ew. It just does not like appeal to me at all. So like my food, what I've been eating is like so limited right now because nothing looks good or tasty. It just kind of like makes my stomach turn just looking at some food or even smelling some of the food. But funny story, so I was pregnant when I graduated. I think I was around, that was August 5th, so around 2 months, something like that. And it was so funny because that morning, I was fine. I was completely fine. I didn't have any kind of morning sickness or anything like that. But later on in the day, we had our graduation party and had family over, but I was feeling like so sick. So I was like going in and out of like the parties. It was at my mom's house, and it was outside. So I would spend some time outside, and it was super hot too, so that didn't help me at all. So I would spend some time outside, and then when I was feeling a little bit too much, I would just go inside for a couple of minutes and, you know, chill out and then go back outside. And it's funny because that same day, Blake got really, really sick. So, and it wasn't even anything that he ate because everybody was eating the same thing. I don't even know what it was, but what I think it was is that it was like that sympathy, I don't know, sympathy pregnancy symptoms or something like that, where, you know, your partner or somebody around you that you're close with or whatever feels the symptoms that you're going through. I'm pretty sure that was what was going on with him, and I felt so bad because he was literally so sick the rest of the day. So I felt bad, but I'm like, now you know how I feel. And then it gets funnier because I think the day after, or later on that same day, my twin actually started feeling like really bad too, and she was sick, and you know, she was like throwing up, all that kind of crap. So, and she's my twin, so I assume she was feeling it too, which sucks so bad for her, but like whatever. It's funny because my older two twin sisters, they kind of had that pregnancy symptom thing happen between them. I think when she was going into labor, her sister, her twin, was feeling like cramps in her stomach or some kind of pain in her abdomen or something like that, where my sister, who was pregnant, was feeling all the pain. So I think that stuff is real. But I mean, it was pretty funny It wasn't funny, and it was funny just because it sucked that they were going through that, but oh well, like, I'm sorry. So that happened, but ever since then, I haven't really, with the pills and stuff, I haven't really felt too bad. I've been feeling better. The only thing is, like, the past 2 weeks, I have felt super exhausted. Like, I can't even describe how exhausted. Like, I'm ready to fall asleep at my job, and that's not okay, obviously, but I'm super exhausted. All I want to do is just come home and sleep. I take so many naps when I finally do get home or during the weekend, and it sucks. Like, I do not want to do anything at all, so it really sucks, that part of it, but it's all because of this baby, so what can you do? Now I'm just quickly gonna set my face using the Patrick Star MAC powder. So I mean, that's kind of a little small. So that's what's been going on. The other thing that's kind of sucks is, like, I'm like so bloated all the time, and like I do not want to wear jeans at all. Like, I could not wear jeans at all for a few weeks there, and it's not like I haven't really gained any weight, so it's not like I can really blame it on that. It's just I get so bloated so easily. Like drinking water will just, like, I'll swell up like a freaking balloon, and I cannot stand to wear jeans because they just make me feel fat because I'm like straining against them, and it's so uncomfortable. So I've just been trying to wear like dresses right now. I'm feeling a little bit better, so currently right now I am wearing some jeans and they feel fine. So I'm hopefully getting out of that because I don't feel like I'm really near that stage where I need like maternity clothes or anything like that. I really don't want to even get to that point yet. So I want to try and like hold off as long as I can to buy like any maternity jeans or anything like that, like maternity tops and stuff like that. I probably won't. I don't think I will bother even getting, just because I'll just probably just wear looser shirts or anything like that, but you never know. I have read that like for your first pregnancy, you don't even start showing until way later on, maybe in like your second trimester, so I feel like I'll be pretty good. But I'm curious, anybody else have kids, been pregnant or whatever, when did you start showing, or when did you actually have to buy maternity pants and all that kind of stuff? Because I'm just curious. I am like a little bit bigger than I was before, but I don't know. I'm not gonna blame that on the baby because I've slowly been gaining weight over the years and stuff. So that's because I've been like going to the gym and eating more and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, but yeah, let me know when you started to have to buy maternity pants or anything like that, when you just really couldn't even bother with your own jeans. I do, like when I was feeling bloated, I did do that little rubber band trick where you like loop it through the hole and stuff, and that was so much better. I'm kind of interested in buying like the belly band if I do need something, because I don't know, I just don't want to buy all that stuff. Like, that's so much more money. I just don't want to buy so many pairs of jeans when, I mean, I know this is just like, God willing, I'm going to have more, so it's not like I'll really be wasting money, I guess, because I'll just save them for the next one, but I'd rather not. Alright, so I'm just going to bronze up my face a little bit, add some warmth to this ghostly looking skin. I'm just taking the Becca Sunrise Waves little bronzer right here. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, maternity clothes. I just don't want to have to buy them yet. I want to get the belly band, if anything. Y'all, like I said, if y'all are pregnant or have kids and had stuff like that, let me know what worked for you. I'm curious. And I'm gonna need it, so let me know. What else? I don't really think there's anything else much to say about my pregnancy so far. Like, I just had morning sickness. I am like bloated all the time. I kind of have a little bump some days I don't, but I don't know if that's really the baby or not, because I know I'm kind of too early to be showing, but who knows. I wonder, when did y'all start showing? I know that kind of ties into like when did you have to buy maternity clothes or whatever, but curious, when did y'all start showing? Just let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Blake's excited, like I said. Then we barely told Bryson this past week as well, just because kids have big mouths. And then it was like early, and I didn't want to tell him and get him excited, and then kind of like just something happen and it not turn out how I wanted it to. But majority is because kids just have big mouths. They don't really understand that it's to kind of like just keep it to themselves. So I didn't want to tell him until we were in a good place where if he knows and he wants to tell anybody, it doesn't matter because we're, you know, past that mark. So we told him, and then I announced it the next day. He's super excited. He has been wanting a brother or a sister, mainly a brother, but he's been wanting one for forever now. Like, he always asks me, when are you gonna have a baby? I want a baby brother, this and that. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I was like, we'll see. I was like, one day, it'll happen one day. And now it has happened, and he's like over the moon. I remember I had my cousin over, and alright, sorry about that, my camera cut off, don't know why. But like I was saying, I had my cousin come over, and she has a 1-year-old, and she came over, and Bryson was here one day, and he was playing with the baby, kind of like entertaining it and everything. He was being so good with him. Sorry, not her. And I'm using the Amrezy highlighter from Anastasia. Bryson is about to turn 7, so when we have the baby, he'll be 7, but he'll be turning 8, and then like, yeah, so he'll be 7.5 by the time the baby is here. Close to that anyway. So I always thought that with it being such a big age difference, I didn't know how he would be, because I loved having Bryson, and I love that we've had him this long and just got to just be with just him for all these years and give him all of our attention and all of our love. But now that we're having this baby, I'm so happy about it, and I'm just worried that with the big age difference that he wouldn't be as close to it or anything like that, just because I wanted all my kids to be kind of similar in age. Like, I'm not sure if I would want them to be close enough where they would go to high school together or anything like that, but kind of similar in age, because I know growing up with my siblings that are 13, 12, and 7 years apart from me, I didn't always have that connection with them. Like, they were more like my oldest sister. She was like more of a second mom to me, but I loved it anyway. Now, like, we're all close and stuff, but I didn't have a close relationship with all of them growing up. And that was, I mean, it's completely normal because of the age difference, but he's using the Morphe 9N blush palette. I'm just taking this color right here. But so there's gonna be like a 7-year difference, but I don't think is that bad. But I mean, he's excited about it, and now that I saw him with my little nephew, and I mean, it's kind of taken away a little bit of the worry, and he's so excited for it. And he said it's going to help me, and he's just happy that he's having a sibling. So he's just happy he's going to have somebody to play with here. And I thought he would be a little bit not as excited just because of the big age difference. And, you know, it's going to take a while for the baby to be able to even play with him or anything like that. But I think he's going to be a big help with the baby and just keeping him entertained and just loving on him and everything. I think he's going to be the best big brother ever, so kind of not too worried about it anymore. Okay, I did my eyebrows off camera real quick just because it kind of took me a little bit. But what was I talking about? I was talking about Bryson. So yeah, main thing is he's super excited, he's super happy for me. It's just funny when we told him, he like started smiling, but I noticed he kept looking at my belly like, well, where is it? And then he asked, he's like, but you don't have a belly. Where is it? And I'm like, well, it's really early, so I'm not going to show that much right now. But I was like, it's like the size of a lemon right now. So it's really, really tiny, but it's going to get bigger. So he's super excited about it. I'm so happy to be able to be giving him a sibling. Just one of the things I wanted. I can't wait to see how he will be with the baby. So, little pause. I'm going to use one of these. I don't know which one. The Morphe and Jaclyn Hill, the Vault palettes. Okay, so I'm going to use Bling Boss. It's this really pretty, like, purple palette. I love the colors. I feel like this is really cute. And the look I'm going for is like, you know, use 2 shadows and that's it. So, going first, super easy. First, I'm going to go ahead and go in with Hush Hush. It's this pretty, like, lilac mauve shade. So what was it? Like, when I found out I was pregnant, I was happy. The only thing that did kind of worry me is we're not married. So I grew up in a Hispanic home, Mexican, completely traditional. My parents, like, they speak English, but they have a really thick accent. Spanish was my first language. I grew up going to Mexico pretty much every summer of my life for the whole summer. So very Mexican, very old school, like, rules, morals, like, you know, you're gonna be married, have a baby, do all that. So I was kind of worried, like, how my parents would react. Really, more so my dad. I have a really close relationship with my dad. I'm just putting this on my crease as a transition. So I was more so concerned about how my dad was going to react, especially because me and him do have a really close relationship, and I am the baby of the house. So I was a little bit worried about that, but when I told him, I mean, he was happy. He's super happy for me and for us, and he knows Blake is a good guy, and we've been dating for, it'll be 8 years in January, so it's not like I just out of nowhere got knocked up or anything like that. I'm not a teenager. I'm gonna be 25 this year. So, you know, I have my stuff together. I graduated, I have a job, I'm working towards getting my career and, you know, doing stuff for myself, so it's not like I'm not in a position to not have a child or anything like that. I have everything kind of lined up already. The only thing that isn't is the fact that we're not married, and I mean, we're gonna get married anyway. It's just a matter of, like, when. So that doesn't, now it's not too much of a big deal to me, especially now that my dad is, you know, he was so happy for me and everything. The only thing that he did worry about was me continuing on to get the career that I have planned for and all that, which, of course, like, I just was like, of course, Dad, like, duh, I'm not gonna stop doing what I want out of my life just because I have a child. Anything like that. I'm not, like, and I'm not trying to say that in, like, a mean way or anything like that. Like, I'm not gonna let my baby, you know, keep me from doing what I had intentionally done, especially when it's going to benefit my baby and it's for the best for me and my family. So, you know, that was just like a big weight lifted off and whatever. Like, he's so happy for me now. I like kind of milk. I kind of milk this pregnancy with him. I had left my pills for nausea in my sister's car one day when I was with her, and I was just inside and I didn't want to go outside, and my dad had walked in. I was like, well, Dad, can you go get me them? And honestly, if y'all know, I mean, if y'all knew my dad, like we do for him, we're very traditional. He's the man of the house. He gets served first, all that kind of stuff. So for him to actually like go and do that for me, I wanted to laugh, and my sister was like, oh wow, I can't believe you're making him do that, like you're really milking it. And I was like, well, whatever. So he went, but he didn't find him anyway, but you know, he's just, I think he will do anything for me right now. I mean, I think he would do anything for me before anyway, but right now, really, like I think he will do anything. So, and then the other day, he was walking in, and honestly, anything, my dad always just has like this knack of getting such good food, or coming in, walking through the door and having something that looks so freaking good. And if it's my dad's, I don't know, I just feel like it's always even more appetizing to me or more appealing. And he walked in the other day when I was at my mom's house, and he was eating a paleta de coco, coconut ice cream. What are they called in freaking English? Just coconut ice cream on the freaking popsicle sticks, one of those. And it looked so good. I was like, Dad, I want that. And he just went ahead and handed it over to me, and I finished it, and it was so good. So good. So, I love my dad. I know he's so over the moon for me, and that's like the biggest thing that I could ever ask for, is that my dad be, like, obviously I love my mom and all that kind of stuff, but I am a daddy's girl. So for him to, for me to have his support and all that is just like everything to me. I could do whatever, and if he's by my side, I'll know I'm always gonna be okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take Bling Bling, which is this pretty like taupey lilac kind of shimmery shade, and I'm just gonna put this like all over the lid. So I mean, that was like just the biggest concern for me. And now that that was out of the way, I was like, okay, I'm good now. I can be even more happy. Like, 'cause to me, like, I don't know why I ever even worried about it, really, because my parents are always gonna have my back no matter what. So yeah, got my parents out of the way, and now I'm just enjoying being pregnant. I am just like so ready to meet my baby. I'm so, right now, like right at this moment, I'm so freaking excited to know what I'm having. I'm not sure if we're doing a gender reveal or not, because honestly I don't know if I can not be the one to find out what I'm having, because I'm so impatient. Like right now I just need to know. I did it, Blake wants to do a gender reveal, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I could wait, so maybe I'll find out. If anything, maybe I'll find out, and then we'll just do it where he doesn't know, and the rest of my family can find out with him. But I mean, I don't know. So yeah, we will see. What else? I think that's pretty much it for the whole having a baby thing. I don't know what else there is to say. I was wanting to do a first trimester like recap, but I feel like this is kind of like my first trimester recap. I'm about to be out of my first trimester, so yeah, that's pretty much how I've been feeling this whole time. Oh, the other thing that I haven't mentioned is, yeah, like as soon as like I feel like as soon as I found out that I was pregnant, my freaking boobs just like grew so much. Like it was immediate that my freaking boobs grew so much, which I hate. I'm proud to be a part of the itty bitty titty committee, okay? Like I don't care for big boobs. I don't want big boobs. And especially now having them bigger, like, and I know they're not huge or anything like that, but to me they're huge. I don't like it at all. Like I still haven't gotten a bra. I'm hoping today when we go out I'll be able to get one. It's just I don't want to get a bra that's only possibly gonna fit me for a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna need a bigger one in a few weeks or in a few months or anything like that, and I don't know if I'm gonna stay with these big freaking boobs after I give birth or anything like that. So that just like not stresses me out, but it's like so annoying to me. Like I hate big boobs. There's so much like boob sweat. They're just like freaking heavy. They're just there. Like I don't know. I don't like this at all. I want to go back to my small boobs. Like I was happy with my small boobs. So that's like the only other thing that I can think of that has happened. So again, if you are pregnant, had babies, whatever, and you know about this stuff, especially with bras, let me know your advice or what you did or which bras you bought or what worked for you. Like, I need to know these things. Like, there's only so much that I can research online, but I want to hear like real life people and what they think and what they went through and what they got and all that. So for real, like, let me know. I am going to be so excited when we find out what we're having, because then I can start planning. And I mean, I already have kind of an idea of how I want to do his nursery, its nursery. So like I'm like ready to decorate, to buy stuff. I'm a planner. I need to figure this out. I need to know. So we'll see. So what else? Today the boys are gone. They're doing some work right now. And then when they get back, we are gonna go and head out and go to this place called Game Time because Bryson wants to go, and we're just gonna go and have a little family fun. I don't know, that one doesn't really have a highlight shade, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the Armed and Gorgeous palette, and I'm taking this color right here. It's like a white shimmer shade, and it's called VIP. So I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner. So I guess I was not recording or something, I have no idea. But if you got the last part, you would have seen that I was just highlighting my inner corner and my brow bone with this shade at the top, VIP from the Armed and Gorgeous palette. And then I just put on some mascara. This is the Lancome Miss Your Big. It was on sale, so I went ahead and picked it up because I've heard nothing but good reviews about this. Usually I'm not one to buy expensive mascara because I feel like they all do the same shit anyway. So, but it was on sale for the same price. I usually get my drugstore mascara, so I was like, why not? So yeah, finish the eyes. We're gonna go ahead and move on and finish the rest of the face, and yeah, see what else I have left to talk about. Alright, now I'm just popping on some lipstick. I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Insanity, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in, what is this shade? 05 Loyalist. So, that's what we're using. Ooh, the boys are back. Perfect timing because I'm about to be done. So, yeah, we're about to head out. Have some fun, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. Oh, I bought some like pregnancy journal books that I bought 2, so I'm excited to like fill those up. And then I took like bump pictures at 1 month and 2 month, so I'll be taking my 3 month here this week. That's one of the cool things. I'm so happy like I found out that I was pregnant so early on, so that I could do that, have each month. I love this color, and it's a drugstore. I need to get some more. I was trying to get a different color for fall, to do a fall tutorial of like completely drugstore, but all of them were like open, and I'm not about to buy one that was open. But yeah, I like this look. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix my hair and be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look. I think pretty easy. I think it's really kind of like girly feminine. I think it's really pretty though. I'm so excited to do fall looks though, especially with some of those palettes because they're just like scream fall, and then like vampy lips and all of that. I already started burning my pumpkin cupcake candle. I'm ready to buy some more. That was actually from last year, so I need to get some more. But yeah, that's pretty much an update on my life and a first trimester recap, if that's what you want to call it. So if you like these videos, if you want to know, if you want me to do more videos, you know, on my baby, all that kind of stuff, I plan on doing like lookbooks, or you know, I did buy a few things. I did buy a lot of things recently, and I ordered some things just so I can start like kind of accommodating to my growing belly. So yeah, I will do like my hauls and all of that. And if y'all want to see more kind of like pregnancy maternity videos, then let me know. If y'all want to have I kind of want to do like a question or like a Q&A, but I want to make sure that I get enough. So if that's stuff that y'all want to see, then comment down below or like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will definitely do that. And then if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me there. I'm always like asking questions about what y'all want to see, all that stuff. So yeah, just let me know there or here. But that's pretty much it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you in my next video. I am going to do in my last video, I was saying that I was going to probably try and film me getting ready for the family event that I had, where I did like big, or not big, like Hollywood curls and then like a really glam look. I am going to film that. That'll probably be my next video, hopefully. It's just like with work and everything, it's hard to film in the morning, especially when that look is like so glam. You can't really wear it the rest of the day. I mean, I could, but yeah, so I am gonna film that, don't worry. I love that look. It was so pretty in like old school Hollywood, and I got so many compliments on it. And then like I was going for like Marilyn Monroe, and I'm pretty sure I killed it because everybody was just like saying Marilyn Monroe. So yeah, all the products that I used will be mentioned down below, and that's it. So I will see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.